Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope everybody is doing good and you managed to find this video on mistake and you don't need a tower reading. But if you do and you feel like your life is about ready to do a flip or go sideways, you come to the right place because all I do is tower readings and this is what I do. I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck right here. Okay. Overall energy. And then I look at the bottom of the deck and then we'll clarify. Now, all of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So, very first thing I'd like to tell you is if this message doesn't resonate at all, don't try to force it. Never try to force any tarot reading you ever get. You read online or anything. If it feels good to you and it feels like, yeah, this is me, then fine. But if not, don't try to force it. And like I said, all of these messages are timeless. So you can, if this one doesn't work, I've done quite a few videos and readings, so you can scroll down the list and see if one works for you. Maybe you find a bit of a more pull towards a certain message than not this one. All right. And with that, let's get started. High Priestess on this side of the tower is always the same thing. You didn't listen to yourself. That's it. Your brain was screaming at you, and you did not listen to yourself. You knew better, and you did it anyway. There you go. That leads to your tower moment. And the Lover's card is at the bottom of the tower here. We'll see what this means later. This is usually a huge emotional choice. You got to pick something, one or the other. I'm the Lizard guy, if you don't know. If this is your first time here, that's me, Lizard Dude. All right. Now, basically, this tower moment will probably lead you to some kind of situation with your lover or emotional choice, like I said. I think, personally, yeah, okay, the World and the Hierophant are here. So this is a lesson learned. I think this is a drama fest. I think this is some kind of disagreement, a fight that shows up, and it hits the tower. But I think you learn your lesson because the Hierophant's all about that, learning a big lesson. And then you close the chapter on this and you never go back. So this might be something that had to happen anyway. But let's see. Let's clarify a little bit. Eight of Swords, yeah, you've been thinking about this for a while. You don't know, something you thought you had to say or needed to say, or just something that was in your brain and you couldn't get rid of for, it could be weeks now, I don't know. The Eight of Cups, you can't leave it alone. Yeah, so we got two eights right here. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So this is something you can't get away from and you can't leave it alone. It's in your mind and your emotions. It's bothering you. Something has been bothering you for a long time. I don't know what it is, but it's something pretty big. And the Nine of Swords, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, something has been bothering you for a long time. I don't know what it is. But this thought in your head has gone over and over and over again. You can't walk away from it. And it's been keeping you up at night. Doesn't look like this has anything to do with money, though. It doesn't look like it's anything to do with the material. It's all emotional and mental. Swords and cups are the mental and emotional, like thoughts and feelings of the tarot deck. The High Priestess is the internal psychic intuition type thing. So what I'm saying here is, yeah, there's something bothering you big. Something big, some kind of horrible thought, something said, something that just is bubbling beneath the surface, and I think you deal with it in the wrong way. Tower around him. Yeah, Queen of Wands on the tower. You don't hold anything back. Four of Wands. Yeah, you definitely don't hold anything back. So what this is a lot of energy that is misplaced. And you ever get that feeling? You know what needs to be said, but you don't know how to say it in a way that probably isn't going to hurt somebody's feelings. This is you. And instead of using your words like, careful, you get mad and it's boiling up and it's over and you just use it like a baseball bat. And you do not care about the things. This is the part when you say the things that you can't take back out of anger, Yeah, 'cause there's no celebration, and this is the Queen of Wands here. So this is just you being a firebrand. You know, you a flamethrower towards somebody that you really do care about, but you lose your temper. That's all there is to it. Now let's see what the Lover's card has to say. Ten of Wands. Yeah. King of Wands. A lot of wand energy in this reading. Yeah, a lot of wand energy. Holy crap. Got almost all of them here. Quite a few. Like the Lovers, like I said, it's an emotional choice. So this event here is going to feel like a burden. It's going to be the elephant in the room. It's going to be the thing that always comes up. It's like, you said that and you can't take it back, whatever that is, whatever is bothering you. You let it out like a flamethrower instead of just in little bits and pieces in a calm way, in a rational way. You just exploded. All right. And then it becomes a burden. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't want to say that. I didn't, but you can't take it back because you said it. It's out there. You can't put the genie back in the bag. You can't put it back. All right. And now the King of Wands is here. And, you know, this is a big emotional choice with the Two of Wands here. I'm just going to say it, I guess. You can take your relationship in two directions. That's always a choice because the Lover's card here is a choice. You can move on. Sometimes things are said and you can't fix them. You can't move on. You can't. There's no fix to it. Because people just quit doing the work, right? They just, okay, I give up. I'm not going to change. You're not going to change. We're done. Okay? Or there's the King of Wands down here. Now, the King of Wands tells us that we see things for what they are. And then we can take a new approach and put all of our effort into building it. Okay? To rebuilding it into something better. Just be like, all right, I said what I said, and I meant it, honest, 100% true. And then you go back to what caused it in the first place, and you start working through it that way. Right? So, it's up to you. The Lover's choice here is you move on, quit, or you rebuild. And I guess that's the only real choice. Because you can't keep going on as it is. Because that's just a burden, and that'll make you sick. That'll make you miserable. That'll make you hate the world and everything in it. And this burden, it doesn't get any lighter as you go on. Drop it. What are you going to do, right? So, the World card here says you've learned a lesson. A big one. The Hierophant. Hierophant, you've learned a lesson, and it's so big that it causes the end of a chapter. Is it the final end of the chapter? Is it the end of the book? Or is it the end of the chapter and you move on? I don't know. You know that. You're going to have to do what you feel is right. I know you came here for guidance, but it's telling you that rebuilding is possible. Doing things is possible. But it's not going to be easy. And a lot of people, be real with you, they don't want to put that kind of work in. They just don't. They want things to be easy and simple and quiet and peaceful. And when stuff like this happens, they just say, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to deal with it. So what kind of person are you? Are you going to deal with it? Or are you going to let it go? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the big advice card here. This is the card that says you need to take care of yourself. The reason why you're probably feeling so angry and miserable and this is because you're not taking care of yourself too. It's easy to be irritated when life is difficult. You're not getting enough to eat. You're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting whatever. Some kind of material need that is lacking in your life that's really bugging you right now. So before you explode and turn into the flamethrower, check yourself. You know, I mean, something's bugging you and is causing you to lose sleep, but what is it? I mean, you might be able to avoid this issue entirely. Or like the King of Wands says, you can see something and change it to build it something way better than what it is now without this part. So before you explode and get cranky and mad and, go crazy, check yourself. Look at how much water you've drank this week. Look how much have you eaten this week? How much water do you drink this week? How much fresh air did you get? How much, are you overworked? Check out all those causes first. Don't just let everything build up and turn into the Queen of Wands. And I get it, the Queen of Wands isn't a bad card, but in this case, it causes misery because you're just going to say what you need to say and you're going to get it out of your system. And like I said, it's going to be a flamethrower and everyone in your path is going to get torched. Everyone. Maybe even people that have nothing to do with it because people get hurt and they vent to other people and then that hurts them and everybody has an opinion and it's drama and it just keeps spreading. So, check yourself. Are you okay? Breathe, eat, drink water, get some sleep. Just stare into the stars for a while. Take care of yourself. Do some internal anger management. Because if you look at your problem that's bugging you, and then you compare it to, just kind of look at it from a different point of view, I think you'll find that maybe it's not as bad as you think. Maybe not. There's a chance that you are, in your brain is doing this Eight of Swords things where it's cycling the negative emotions over and over again, right? And it's like, man, this sucks because this sucks because this sucks. And it just keeps reinforcing it over and over and over. And that's all you can think about. Gotta find a better way to be the Queen of Wands. Alright. Well, that was a fun reading. I hope I helped someone out there and I saved maybe someone's connection. Alright, I'm gonna show you the cards here. Oh, here we go. Alright. Thanks for watching this video. If you've made it this far, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. That would be helpful. You don't have to, but it is totally free, and if you do, I upload every day. I try to upload every day. I think I've done a pretty good job so far. So, have a good day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for watching.